بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وأصلي وأسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى أهله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. باب المسح على الخفين, the chapter of wiping over the khuffs. Wiping over the two khuffs has been confirmed on the Prophet ﷺ by way of a sunnah al-mutawathira. The point that some of the Huffaz memorizers have enumerated its narrators on the Prophet ﷺ, and they have reached 80 people. From amongst them is the 10 who have been given the glad tidings of paradise. Allah has said, 70 from the companions, may Allah be pleased with them, have narrated to me. There is no difference of opinion between the companions concerning it, and it's from the concession which show the essence of this Sharia and the absence of difficulty in it, and all praise due to Allah alone. The first hadith, عن مغيرة بن شعبة قال كنت مع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم في سفر فأهويت لأنزي خفي فقال دعوهما فإني أدخلتموها طاهرتين فمس عليهما. On Al-Mughira ibn Shu'bah radiallahu anhu, he said, I was with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam on a journey, and I reached to take off his two khuffs. So he said, leave them, for verily I have put them my 2 feet in while in a state of purification. Then he wiped over them. The narrator, Al-Mughira ibn Shu'bah ibn Ali al-Amir ibn Masud al-Taqafi radiallahu anhu, he embraced Islam in the year of Khandaq and migrated. The first battle he participated in was Al-Hudaybiyah. He was from those who used to serve the Prophet ﷺ in wudu, and he was from the cunning people of the Arabs. He was put in charge of Al-Basra. Then he was put in charge of Al-Kufa twice, and he died there in the year 55. In the year 50. The subject of the hadith, clarifying the ruling of wiping over the khuffs. B. Explanation of the words مع النبي, in his companion with him. في سفر, that is his journey in the battle of Tabuk in Rajab in the year 9 from the Hijrah. فهويت, I bent over, stretching my arms to take off, يعني أي نعم to take off, لأنزع خفيه, the dual of الخف, and that is what is worn on the foot from the leather, and they like to cover it. دعوهما, leave them, meaning the feet or the hoofs. أدخلتموها, meaning the feet. طاهرتين is hal from the ha in adkhaltuma, and the sentence for verily I have put them in is a reason for his statement, leave them. فمس عليهما, he passed his hands over the hoofs while they were wet with water. See the summary. Al-Mughira ibn Shu'bah radiallahu anhu is narrated that he was with the Prophet ﷺ on one of his journeys, and that was his journey in the battle of Tabuk. He was serving the Prophet ﷺ in his ritual purification, and with him was a water skin from which he poured water into the Prophet ﷺ, so he could make wudu. Then when he got to his feet, Al-Mughira with his arms take the hoofs off the feet of the Prophet ﷺ, so he could wash his feet. However, the Prophet ﷺ ordered him to leave them, explaining the reason for that was because he put his feet into his hoofs while they were in a state of purification. Then he wiped. The benefit of the hadith, the validity of wiping over the hoofs as a substitute for washing the feet, and deduced by analogy to that is everything that covers the feet, such as socks, and other than that, through wiping over them for the person who is wearing them is better than taking them off and washing the feet. This is from the complaints of the Islamic religion, and the center of its thresholds is not to wipe over them except when he wears them in a state of tahara. The excellence of Prophet ﷺ character and his method of teaching, as he stopped Al-Mughira from taking them off, and he explained to him the reason, because he put them in a state of purification, so he could feel at ease and know the ruling. The 5, the excellence of Al-Mughira for serving the Prophet ﷺ. The 6, the possibility of seeking help from someone else in the tahara, like fetching the water and pouring it on the one making tahara, and similar things.